net. We haven't had any Japanese come in yet, or I think we did have India one night. We had India come in here, Barry. I don't know if you were here, but that was pretty amazing. Rob was in there, and we were able to work India I guess a few years ago on the net here. Okay, David, I'll turn it back to you for any other calls, and I'm trying to text with Michael here, too. He's down at Hamcation. I wish I was there, but we're not going to make it this year. We've been traveling too much there. K4PLT, thanks for the report down there. WA3FET.
Okay, good job, David. Thank you very much. I think I heard Giannis in there. Was that you, Giannis? Sierra Victor Zero Julia Zulu, was that you, Giannis?
Professor Jim, look at this
Maybe not.
drizzle raining like crazy. Really, really drizzling like, I mean, it's smoothly drizzling right now. We had quite some sprinkle rain and strong rain showers. It's raining since 2.5 days, drizzling non-stop and on and off, some really heavy rain showers. We're looking at 13 inches of rain since Wednesday late afternoon, early evening. So the signals are incredible today. I just switched the capacitor. The capacitor of my 49x1 transformer from 100 picofarad to a 200 picofarad to give the antenna a flat SWR on a wider range. You know, I don't think that did anything on my signal. It could, but actually this is not going to change my signal, you know, that my signal gets more effective. I'm just saying. So I just moved a little bit more forwards. Normally I have my antenna over there in this trees, and I'm sitting right over there. I just put my antenna about like 50 foot, maybe 60 foot away. So
numbers on QRZ, it says we're supposed to be in sort of poorer conditions. Special to Colonel Pete as well, who's always been
thank you so much,
on the big
Professor Jim.
From day one.
That was a funny story. That was a funny story from Eindhoven, from the swimming complex, and the wave machine knocked you over in the water. That was maybe the beer wave machine from Heineken Brewery. Professor Jim, I had such a great time.
Everybody down at Hamcation says hello to the BGFN. WB4, BLQ.
Sweet Home, Alabama.
Okay, very good, Jim. Thank you so much for being here. And
thank you so much, Professor Jim. This is worth it. All the sweat, blood, and tears, and getting soaky pants, and sometimes a little bit soaky boots, and you know, because ham radio is the best hobby in the world. I keep saying this over and over again. Professor Jim, thank you so much for joining us. A happy weekend. WA3FET. There's Blackjack right in front of me. DK5ONV/portable, and I don't know if you can see that. Right over there is my 49x1 ballon box. The paracord goes down there. This is maybe 19 foot, 18 foot, 19 foot from the ground. Not 80, not 80. And the wire goes all the way over there.
in order. I didn't get in time to get on the net earlier. I apologize. I was planning on getting all my
Brother Lloyd, Sweet Home, Alabama. What a signal.
I'm starting to get a static buildup. We're supposed to have rain tomorrow. And I've just watched my noise level.
A little bit Curious Baker, that's a bad propagation.
Go crank the tower back down and disconnect everything. Back over to you, Barry. And I haven't talked to Lee in quite some time. I know you're wanting to turn in. Just give me an update on Lee, and I'll try to call him tomorrow. EFHW and the Big Gun Friendship Net. Whiskey, Bravo 4, Bravo, Mexico, Quebec. You're 5 and 9. Okay, I know there's some people here that want to talk to you, Lloyd, so don't go anywhere yet. I hear Colonel Pete and some others in there that are waiting to talk to you. But the last update that I can give you, Lloyd, I haven't talked to him in the last few days. The last thing I can tell you is that he went to Florida. He lined up a place for Susie to...
Wow, what a signal.
Wow, it is a super pipeline tonight, Brother Lloyd. Okay, go ahead, Uncle Gunther, and say hello to Brother Lloyd there, and then we'll get Colonel Pete and Nick. And then, Nick, we can definitely try 75. Storm and I were on last night. We thought you might be in there, but... you might have still been sleeping there. Okay, and it was basically the same signal pretty much on 40 meters and 75 meters last night early there. Okay, go ahead, Uncle Gunther. Say hello to Sweet Home, Alabama. WB4BMQ, WA3FET.
Okay. Okay, you threw it over to me, Professor Jim. Thank you so much for the microphone. And I'm doing good, Professor Jim. I'm not in a hurry. I'm already a little bit soaked, so everything is fine over here. And ham radio is the best hobby in the world, and it's worth it. All the blood, sweat, and tears. So a very good evening into Sweet Home, Alabama. Brother Lloyd, a WB4 BMQ. This is your friend, Uncle Gunther from the drizzly shores of the Rhine River. A DK5ONV/portable. Last copied. You were 10 dB over S9 with me, Lloyd. How are you doing? Over.
Uncle Gunner, you're 5 and 9 here in Sweet Home, Alabama. 5 and 9. I've enjoyed your videos, and my XYL, Miss Deb, has enjoyed them also. And you're sounding great tonight. Don't get too wet. Back over to you.
Thank you very much, Brother Lloyd. Thank you so much for joining the Big Gun Friendship Net, and I enjoy the ham radio hobby to the fullest. So thank you so much. A happy weekend to you and to the whole family in Sweet Home, Alabama. A WB4 BMQ DK5ONV/portable standing by. Over to you.
Okay, DK5ONV WB4 BMQ. Well, we appreciate you setting up portable. I know a lot of folks, I do listen to you on an SDR, sometimes on my phone when I'm traveling, and it's always a pleasure to hear you. You've got a booming signal tonight. Propagation is great. Wishing you the best. Do not catch pneumonia.
And my end-fed antenna
Some hot beer, coffee, and dry clothes. Thank you so much.
is on fire.
Thank you, Uncle Gunner. Back over to you, Jim. WB4BMQ.
Excellent. That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Brother Lloyd. Happy weekend.
Very good, fantastic contact, and yeah, Uncle Gunther's really strong tonight.
My end-fed antenna is on fire.
Gods are really in everybody's favor here. Okay, over to Colonel Pete there, and let Colonel Pete work you there, Lloyd, and then we'll bring Brother Nick in. Y07 Mike Papa Delta, say hello to Lloyd in Alabama, Colonel Pete. Again, big salute to you. WA3FET.
My pants are soaked. Really soaked.
Very pleasure talking to Mr. Lloyd. Whiskey Bravo 4 BMQ. This is Yankee Oscar 7 Mike Papa Delta. Yankee Oscar 7 Mike Papa Delta 5959. My big friend Mr. Lloyd. Good morning.
Oh, Colonel Pete, Y07, Mike Papa Delta. So good to hear you, Colonel Pete. A great booming signal here, 5 and 9 plus 20. 5 and 9 plus 20. Outstanding signal.
There's Blackjack right in front of me. Up there is my 49x1. Could be 20 foot high, 19 foot from the ground. 133 foot of wire going all the way over there. Woohoo! Rock and roll. And look, the muddy.
Because a little bit problem. 73, thank you.
you, Professor Jim.
Okay, thank you so much, Colonel Pete.
First of all, he's a gentleman. Second, he's a great operator. And third of all,
Yeah,
I've
compliment to
monitored
Barry
the,
for his great job.
Network chat. And there is a message from Michael Coulter, WATI, and he made a typing mistake. He mentioned DG Fox Mike, DGFM. And I said, this is another Michael Coulter prophecy. He knows exactly what he's writing before it happened. And those are the frequencies of the fine modulation, having in mind Barry, Lloyd, Jim, and a few other guys with the excellent modulation. Fine modulation, or maybe fame malfunctioning. So that's another kind of prophecy discovery. Anyway, so we will see, as they said in a bigger joke on here. Okay, good luck to all of you guys.
Wow, that's a signal coming from Bulgaria. Ooh la la.
Jim, only ever each.
DK5 Ocean Nancy Victor Portable, WA3 FET. Are you here, Uncle Gunther?
QSL Professor Jim, I'm here, WA3 FET DK5 ONV on 80 meters, and there's a guy tuning up on the frequency, but I can hear you loud and clear, Professor Jim. You're 5 and 9, 59 with me, over.
Okay, you're not as strong as 40, about 5 and 7 right now, Uncle Gunther, but perfect copy.
There's someone tuning up.
As well, but you're perfect copy. Okay, great to hear you, Uncle Gunther. We worked on 2 bands here. Let me check for Michael and see if Michael is there. Papa Alpha 2, Queen X-Ray Tango. Papa Alpha 2, Queen X-Ray Tango. Whiskey America 3, Fox Echo.
Very good. Excellent.
Michael.
Hey guys, to all of you guys, we're going to 20 meters with Jim now. WA3FET, LZ1J.
Okay, LZ1JY, WA3FET. Well, I'm here to make you happy, Nick. However we can do it. Oh, I love you, brother. I just love you. Okay, anyway, yep, we're going to go to 20. And by the way, Uncle Gunther, I have to tell you, when you get back on the internet, you need to look up Michael, PA2 Queen X-Ray Tango. He has a lot of bicycle portable operations there. Very similar to some of yours. I think you and him need to get together and trade notes on your portable operations. You should send him some of yours, and he has a lot of pictures of his bicycle and portable antennas like you do somewhat. So you're both on the same wavelength, Uncle Gunther. Okay, I'm going to send it to you, Uncle Gunther, and then let me know if you're going to go to 20 around 14,200 plus or minus QRM. And then, Michael, you're welcome too. And then I'm going to go up there as soon as I hear from you, Uncle Gunther, and then hear from Michael, and then I'll be up there with Nick. I already turned the antenna, and it's aiming right to Sofia. I have it pinpointed on Sofia right now. So go ahead, Uncle Gunther. DK5ONV portable, WA3FET.
Hello, Gunther.
QSL Professor Jim, QSL, and there was Carl in the background, I believe. Ocean Zulu 4 Victor Mike. Yeah, I do not have too many of photographies from my portable operations. I'm more the video guy, recording videos, and of course, yeah, I did not know that Michael is an enthusiast of bicycle, mobile, and stuff like that. We had a couple QSOs, me and Michael, but we never talked about this subject. So a very good morning, Michael. Papa Alpha 2, Queen X-Ray Tango. You are 25 dB over S9 with me, Michael. How are you doing over there? Over?
Okay, Gunther. Very good morning. Yes, that's right. I already, when I was 11 years old, I already
Wow.
was very enthusiastic about 27 megahertz, and I had a radio on my bike on the steer of my my father, and I had DV27 on the back of my bicycle, and so I work with a lot of other stations with 27 megahertz transceiver from my bicycle. Now, and that's
Very big signal.
The virus has never left me. So since I am about voices,
Yes, I do. There's Carl. Yeah, very good morning, and afterwards a happy new year to you. Ocean Zulu 4, Victor Mike, long time no hear, because I know you had some issues with your antennas. Probably the storm blew down your antenna, and on and off when you participate the Big Gun Friendship Net on 40 meters, I can make you out that you are on the frequency, but the signal is definitely too small for a QSO, Carl. A very good morning, Carl. Back to you, Ocean Zulu 4, Victor Mike. Oh, by the way, you 10 to 15 dB over S9 with me, Carl. Over.
Yes, that are you also here the same as you are 10 over. No, it's not an antenna, it's a propagation. You were not long enough away. I heard you was in on the Big Gun Friendship DX net, but there was no signal here with me. And also the Papa Alpha station you had talked with. It was very weak.
Good signal from Carl.
No, you should go down from the other side of the Alps. So no
I think it's the first time.
Frenchman.
I think that's the first time I work Carl on 80. I need to check my logbook entry.
Early on the week, he was also a good signal here. So that's a problem. You are too close to me. Such problem every winter going over.
Yeah, QSL, Carl, QSL. Well, then we gotta wait for spring break. It's not too far anymore, and we will be able to have fun again like we had last year through spring break season and the summer and the late summer time. We were able to talk to each other pretty much on every day. Okay, I pass it over to Professor Jim, WA3FET, DK5 ONV/portable.
Okay, very good, Uncle Gunther. DK5ONV in the group, WA3FET. And a big hello to Carl. We haven't talked to you in a long time, Carl.
Wow.
You're 5 and 9.
Excellent.
5 and 9 years. So good copy on 80 meters, and we hope to, John, stand by, Nick. Let me see if any of the other stations are there.
There's Professor
that
Jim.
we tried to bring up here. Is there any other stations that we were talking to? Whiskey America 3, Fox, Echo, Tango.
Delta Kilo 5, Oscar, November, Victor/portable.
Okay, I got you, Uncle Gunther, and I heard an Echo 7-3 something Victor as well. Last night we worked Echo 7-3 Mexico with a tremendous propagation, Echo 73 Mexico. So we're getting into Bosnia again tonight, Nick. Okay, let's stand by the Echo 73. We'll get to you in a second. Please stand by. And Uncle Gunther, I copy you. DK5 OMV portable, WA3FET. Do you hear anybody else, Uncle Gunther?
Yeah, QSL, I did hear Nick. I just came to the frequency a couple seconds ago. I could hear Nick and no one else yet. So your signal report is a 5 and 6, 5 and 7 with me, Professor Jim. WA3FET, DK5 ONV/portable. Back to you.
5 and 5, but perfect copy. Absolutely perfect copy. I'm very surprised. Very surprised.
So it's 2 S units. Always 2 S units difference.
I'll see if Nick's getting you, but first let me get the Echo 73 before I lose them there.
Yeah, sure.
Who was the Echo 73? My call Whiskey, America 3, Florida, Echo Tango. Whiskey Alpha 3, Fox Echo Tango.
No copy on Echo 7-3, not yet. It's maybe a little bit too early.
Victoria, Echo 7-2 Delta Victoria. Yep, we got it now. Sorry for the mistake there. And wow, this was amazing.
Okie dokie. It's all packed up and I'm ready to leave. Made sure I got my paper towels that I use to wipe my nose and to wipe off the phone display and wipe off my Android tablet. We had quite some drizzle rain. My jacket is heavy, but my chest, my body inside is dry, but my pants are a little soaky. So first thing I do at home, get my boots off, my sockets, my soaky pants, and getting comfy, put my jammies on, having a hot cup of tea, or maybe a hot cup of coffee. And I'm still looking forward for my power nap. DK5OND on Saturday morning, February the 10th, after a beautiful drizzling night out at the shores of the Rhine River. Hey, and if you think I got a screw loose, I have to agree with you guys on that. Just on that one point, okay? Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching my channel. And I keep you up to date. The birdies are out. I can hear them. Yep, I can hear them chirping. 7-3, everybody.